and 1 from the Green Bay 15. Goff takes the snap, back, looks, throws, caught. First down, Detroit Lions. This game is over.
Yes.
Let's go.
Let's go, baby. That video fires me up, and that video gets me so excited to keep riding that momentum from the end of that game into the offseason and into the next season. And this Lions team, I've never been more confident, not comfortable, but comfortable saying that I feel like the Lions are going to go to the playoffs next year, and I feel like we're going to host a playoff game. That's how confident I feel in this organization and in this franchise right now. I really believe in this team right now. And you guys, for those that have been following my channel for the last couple of years, me talking about the Lions, you guys know I drink the blue Kool-Aid all the time. I'm a ride or die Lions fan. I can't change it. I will be with this team through the lows and the highs, man. This is my team. I wouldn't change it for any other team. I couldn't imagine for rooting for any other team, man. We are the best fan base in the NFL, man. How many other franchises do you see where a team just puts out losing product year after year after year, and the Detroit Lions fans are still there rooting on this team, man? This is our team, this is our city, and this is who we root for. And that video pumps me up because you see Dan Campbell's reaction, man. You know, that whole week going into that game, he was in those rooms firing up the team, saying that team across the field doesn't respect us. It's time to go get our respect. And you could tell the raw emotion he had when we picked up that first down and we won that game. He said a couple expletives and he was like, let's go. Like, you could tell. And that video fired me up. And shout out to the Detroit Lions for putting out Inside the Den. If you guys haven't checked it out, that's a hell of a show, and it shows you what's going on behind the scenes, and it shows you that this team it's not just placebo. This team is moving in the right direction. This team has the right plan in place to keep succeeding, to keep moving forward, to keep hopefully host a playoff game and hopefully make a run in the playoffs. That's what I'm hoping for, and I know we haven't done it yet, so it's like, why are you even talking about that? Because we're this close. It's not hard to tell that you're that close as an organization. Every other organization is that close. Now let's get into the press conferences yesterday. What rumors going around this team from yesterday, what we heard. Brad Holmes said Jared Goff is our starter. And I'm all 100% about having Jared Goff as our starter. But he also said he needs to get better at putting a better backup quarterback in place for Jared Goff. And that's true. If Jared Goff does go down, which hopefully, knock on wood, he doesn't not go down, we need to have a competent backup quarterback, whether that be through the draft or free agency. Brad Holmes didn't say so. And let's look at the quarterbacks that probably would be in play if we went through the draft. You're probably going to talk about Anthony Richardson, whether you do that at 6 or 18. I do not want to pick a quarterback in the first round, but it's not my draft board. Excuse me. It's Brad Holmes' draft board. Or you go Hendon Hooker, or you get Tanner McKee later in the second or third round. But we do need to get a backup quarterback, and I would rather address it through free agency, rather it be through Carson Wentz, Matt Ryan maybe, if Matt Ryan's not being a starting quarterback, or Jameis Winston. Those are 3 names to watch out for in free agency as a backup quarterback position. Jared Goff is our starter, and I was thinking this yesterday while I was driving, man. If the Lions' offense is just as good as it was last year, which it should be, you had the same offensive line, same weapons, and you're probably going to add even better weapons this offseason, Jared Goff might be a fantasy quarterback you want to keep an eye out for, man. Just keep that in the back of your head as fantasy football players. Now, huge news came out yesterday with one of the top prospects in the NFL draft, Jalen Carter. We all heard the news. If you haven't yet, go check it out. He got arrested yesterday for a misdemeanor for drag racing, driving recklessly. I don't know what the whole charges are, but they're going to be misdemeanors. Unfortunately, 2 people died, and that's very tragic and very sad. I don't want to get into the whole case, but Jalen Carter got arrested yesterday for his play in driving that fast in that whole situation, and he's probably going to fall for character issues. And if he falls to 6, my question to you guys, are you taking Jalen Carter? I'm taking Jalen Carter. If he falls to number 6, he's like the way I look at him and Will Anderson. If you put Will Anderson and Aiden Hutchinson on side by side, I'm a huge Michigan fan, right? It would just be like David Ojabo and Aiden Hutchinson in 2 years ago at Michigan. Aiden Hutchinson with another playmaker, man. Who are you going to double team? Then you got Liam McNeil in the middle. So if Jalen Carter falls to 6, you pair him with Aleem McNeil. That's a hard interior run defense right there. I'm all for drafting Jalen Carter at 6 if he falls, or if he falls all the way to 18, which he could because of this whole situation. Who knows? And then You just got free agency. He said we're just going to keep building. Brad Holmes said, not Jalen Carter. Brad Holmes said that we're just going to keep building this team the right way. Strategic plans that will make us better. And then Dan Campbell said, I don't know if we're going to be spending big in free agency, because he said you don't have to break the bank in free agency. So who knows what that means. Hopefully we do break the bank a little bit and get one of these star players on the defensive side of the ball. I really want Jalen Ramsey. I'm just waiting for the notification to say that the Detroit Lions have traded for Jalen Ramsey. I'm upset no one really asked Brad Holmes if he was interested in Jalen Ramsey, but we're one of the top landing spots for Jalen Ramsey. I hope we get him. I think that would be huge. What do you guys think below? And these were the rumors that I took away from Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell's press conference yesterday, man. You just got to keep adding that defense. They're going to keep building the team the right way. And they're going to keep... The culture is set. People got to come here and fit our standard. That's another thing I took away from yesterday. Brad Holmes said the players that come here got to fit our standard and what we're trying to build here. And that's exactly how he's built this team the last 2 years. He said the first year, he was like, who wants to come to Detroit? Now when people come here, it's a standard. They got to fit the culture, and they got to want to play ball. And I'm so excited that we got these two leading our front office. Get excited, Lions fans, because things are finally changing for the right direction. It's your boy T, signing out. I'll see you guys in the next video, man. One Pride, signing out. Let's go Lions, baby!